Now coming on to the tennis, actually there are in total 4 types of Grand Slam, which like a competition which happens and it is called as majors, like the other name of Grand Slam. And there are 3 types of Grand Slam. You can see career Grand Slam, calendar year Grand Slam, non-calendar year Grand Slam. So what I understood is career Grand Slam is basically in their whole career tennis player who has scored a Grand Slam, okay, who has won one tournament out of it. We can say one or many others, like in total how many numbers, that doesn't matter. In career, that is in all of his career or her career, like the entire time she is playing. Now coming on to the calendar year Grand Slam, the first person who has won is, the name is Don Butch. Now what does this mean? So like I've already told, 4 types of Grand Slam which happen in an year. So like in one year itself, if one person has won all the 4 types of tournament, so that can be said as calendar year Grand Slam. Non-calendar year Grand Slam is something, so out of like the 4 tournament, they have won the 4 tournament, but not in one year itself. So like maybe 2021 someone has won it, and like 2 out of the 4, and in this year he may won the rest 2, so it can be understood like that. So okay, and is basically I have written short for Novak Djokovic, and SW is Serena Williams. So they have scored like 4 of the Grand Slams, but in not a same calendar year. Now coming on to the ITF, is the International Tennis Federation who look after this tournament and event. Now the main important question which actually comes for exam in AFCAT, and basically I've seen this question. So Australia Open is something which happens in the month of January each year, like every year. So there are 4 types in total: Australia, French, Wimbledon and US Open. Australia Open happen in the month of January, French Open in the month of May and June, Wimbledon Open June and July, US Open August and September. So this is something which we need to remember. Now like Australia Open is and US Open are played on the hard court. Okay, so tennis hard court. And the French Open May and June, so it is basically played on clay. And Wimbledon Open on grass. So it could be asked like out of these 4 which is played on the grass. So Wimbledon Open, which we need to answer. Now the year is something like Wimbledon Open is the like oldest version, around 1877. I am not sure, please check that. So but the ordering is, first is Wimbledon, then the US, then French, and the Australian Open is like the recent 1900s. So that is all from the tennis we can understand. Okay, thank you for watching guys.